Good day, everyone. My name is Ruti Kasha, and I'll be talking about the intervention plan. When I'm done with the presentation, you'll be able to know what is a joint action planning and the structure of a joint action planning and the intervention itself. I will start with the joint action planning. A joint action planning meeting is a group session which must be handled as a facilitation session. The meeting should aim at engaging the participants in the form of a dialogue and hereby building support for intervention plan. Consultants should attempt to contract a 4-hour joint action planning session with clients at the conclusion of the feedback. The main outcomes of a joint action planning session are comprehensive intervention and monitoring plans. A structure of a joint action planning meeting are as follows. Step 1 is to confirm the main problem as determined in the feedback. A feedback session should be concluded by a summary of all the main problem areas identified during the session, and they should be addressed. Let's say the HR department in a company has a complaint about finance department managers who don't finish a year in a company. That reduces the company's budget with the recruitment process, which is they are confirming the problem. They are determining the problem in the organization. Let's go to step 2. Step 2 is to define the change problem. The group will consider the main problems and then define underlying change problem. Diagnosis in the process of identifying the intervention and the root cause of the issue. Let's say the main problem in the company is not equipping the current staff with managerial skills and relying on external sources to fill the managerial positions available within the department. Let's go to step 3 is to determine the appropriate change objectives. In this step, the change objectives should be clearly, specifically defined in both behavioral and quantitative terms, which is by collecting data, distributing surveys, questionnaires, or systematic observations within the company or organization. Step 4 is to develop an appropriate intervention plan. This practice enables the consultant and clients in analyzing the progress of the effort and whether it is leading where they intended. For an example, you can use a SMART criteria to make sure that everything is specific, which is objectives need to be clear and detailed, measurable. Measurable results need to be measurable, and the outcomes must be what the company really wants. Outcomes should produce tangible rewards. Agreement. Those people who have to make it work need to agree to it. They must be realistic. The consultant has to believe it is possible to achieve. Consultant need to have access to the resources. Time specific. Deadlines for achieving each stage should be set. The ultimate goal can also be given a deadline. These should be in a foreseeable future, small enough to be handled, large enough to show results. Supportive backup and a helping relationship is useful for all stages of change, and the details of what kind of support is on offer needs to be clearly spelled out. Step 5 is to develop a monitoring plan, which is to know how the progress of the total change effort will be monitored. At this step, you need to create something that everyone can understand at a glance and that can be shared with everyone. Who will monitor what and when the monitoring will take place? To whom will it be replaced? And then step 6 is the conclusion. It's where you summarize all the decisions taken. which is by concluding the session. Therefore, it is to lean towards solution of providing a management training internal staff within the company, and opportunities should be given to internal staff before hiring external sources. Intervention plan. Interventions are structured program designed to solve a problem, thus enabling and organizing to achieve the goal. These intervention activities are designed to improve the organization functioning and enable managers and leaders to better manage their team and organization cultures. These OD interventions are required to address the issues that an organization might be facing, ranging from a progress, performance, knowledge, skill, will, technology, appraisal, career development, attrition, top talent, retention, and the list can actually be pretty exhaustive. Thank you very much.